Morning, early folks. I slept in the stables here last night, so I didn't need to wake up early. I just rolled out of the hay and boom, I'm right here. Hey Scott, glad you're up nice and early. Morning. That rare sight, people, the horses coming out for the very first time. Good morning, everyone. I'm not going to count my chickens yet, but the reception is also much better than it was yesterday here. So I don't know what changed. It might just be that there are less people. We will see. Roughly 1 minute until the 10 a.m. bell, and the horses are appearing for the first time. Lovely when it's kind of, I mean, actually not quite. This is the start of the day. You see, the line is healthily enough populated. And the sun, folks, is just about hitting the courtyard. Hey Natalie, morning from London. Oh, some of the toys just walking in and out of the box. Look. Honestly, they're walking through the box and the horses are already coming out. When you think you've seen it all, and then you realise you haven't. Hey, sometimes it's better to be early, Steph. Yeah. They're still coming through. Even now, there's still more coming through. Extraordinary. I'd love to see what would happen if somebody were coming through when the horse was entering the box. Whether the guard would actually stop or just pretty much bash into them. Hey Polaroid, morning. Good morning everybody that's just joining. Especially you folks that are living my future in lands far away. At the moment, the reception is super. I got 170 megabit when I speed tested it when I got here. Let's hope it stays like that, guys, today. Very majestic. Look at this, beautiful, eh? What a way to start the day. The tourists that walk through the box. Super cheeky. Funny though. And they're peeking at where's the horse gone. It's like, well, actually. Okay. Alright, trooper closing up the box. Everyone's now running to the front with their cameras to get the first picture of the day, hopefully with no other tourists in their pictures, but you know what, it doesn't quite work like that, does it? Funny, very funny. I can't, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't have respect, but even if I wanted to, it's closed already. How quickly they sealed up the box at the back. Hey Charlie, morning. Yeah, pretty much instant sealing of the box. Obviously, having seen that many people walk through it, I guess the trooper thought it was better to close it up ASAP. You know what? He was right to do that. I've never seen that many people walk through the box in such a short space of time. There were at least 12 of them. Morning, Lex. Yeah, very, very strange thing to see. Anyway, I've got beautiful light this morning. Very, very nice light, which is why, having looked at the forecast yesterday, I came out early. If it stays like this today, it'll be a beautiful Saturday. I mean, bear in mind the horses came out 2 minutes ago. This is how many people turned up already to get their pictures. Crazy. But, I mean, the fact that the horses are already in the yard and people were walking through, I was genuinely surprised. Ordinarily, if it were busy, the police would be at the front, they would have told them off, but the police were still sort of assembling on the inside area, so they didn't have a chance to tell the tourists off. Hey, welcome, Vivian, welcome watching from Germany. Let's see how many happy people we're going to get this morning. My guess, a lot, especially in this weather. No, I don't believe I've seen any rule changes, not yet. Morning. I mean, the only rule change is that, you know, the guards basically are going back, rightly in my opinion, to doing what they do best, using their own judgment in terms of how loudly they should shout at the tourists. You know, I personally think that they should, you know, as I made clear many times, I think that's exactly the way it should be. That's the way it always was before, so going forward it should be that way. And it's busy here. Yeah, the sign though, the repainted sign, it's been here a while, probably close to a month now. It's not a recent thing. It wasn't sort of, you know, yesterday or last week. It's been about a month, give or take. But as we've seen many times in the past week, most people are not even reading it. Okay? Let's not forget that the majority of people that do grab the reins can't speak English, so the sign makes no difference at all. This is 1 hour on the horse. So for example, he just came out, he's got 55 minutes more, and then boom, he's done. It's always quite surprised to see the police marching by with weapons drawn. Not a common sight in London. Palace change or not today, and there isn't one, it'll be very, very, very busy here today. Saturdays always are chaos. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good to be up early sometimes, Ms. Tony, 100%. That proverbial worm and all. Plus the network is very stable this morning. I mean, I hope it's going to stay like that all day. Let's see what sort of numbers we hit later compared to last Saturday. Also be interested to see if we hit the FYP page. If anyone joins the chat or is in the chat and found this live by the FYP page, let me know. Be interesting to see if we do hit it again, and in fact in which countries we hit it. Morning, Suzanne. Raising the neighbours, wow. I didn't think that sort of thing happened in Chelsea. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised that he's out already. Why? Because it's only 6 minutes past 10. He's already doing his rounds. I guess the 15-minute rule's out the window again. Never seen the trooper do his rounds this fast. Possibly just helping by checking his colleague's kit. Very thoughtful. Look at that, pulling the fluff off the blanket, the flounce. Everyone's lined up here watching, thinking, oh my god, what's happening? Tories changed their course of exit right then, like, who the hell's this guy? Love it. Thank you, Di. Some waste of taxpayers' money, just like you're a waste of space. Bye. It just pushed his friend. He's like, no, stand properly. Even the horses are agreeing. He's like, yes. Oh, no. Welcome, Thailand. No. It's not 4 a.m. It's 10 a.m. here. Yeah, 10 a.m. I am up early, Terry, today for 2 reasons. One, I knew the weather was going to be good today. It's going to be. There's no sign of rain at all, either forecast or in the sky right now. It's a warm morning. It's balmy. Everybody, most people are wearing short sleeves like I am. It's going to be a nice day, and it'll be a busy day. Absolutely packed in an hour or two here, if not before. Yes, I mean, for you guys in the US, depending on which coast, it's super early. It's at 4 a.m. I think, is it not on the west coast? B, good morning. Thank you, Terry. Hey, that's a dangerous thing to say. I know potentially I could be here for 5 hours plus. Going for a hurricane. What a great start to the weekend, eh? Wow. Wait, it's 2 a.m. in LA? No, it can't be. LA is not 8 hours behind London. It's impossible. I thought that LA was 6 hours behind. Now I'm super confused. If it's 2 a.m., that makes it 8 hours behind. Oh, good lord. Okay, I need to go back to school, I think, and brush up on my time zones. I didn't think that I thought the US was either 4, 5, or 6 hours behind. How many time zones does the US have, folks? It's extraordinary. If it's really 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., why are you guys up super early, or are you still awake from yesterday? That is crazy early, folks. Wow. Can't sleep. Oh, Camille, sorry to hear that. I'm not sure that, beautiful looking horses and young guards are going to help you to sleep any better. 8 time zones, wow. Wait, now somebody just said we have 4 time zones in the US. Which is it? I'm super confused. Wow. So a lot of you have been awake the entire night then. Wish I were in Texas, but hey, I'm not, folks. Wait, hold on a second. Your voice making you want to sleep so relaxing. I'm not sure if that's a comment or not. I mean, Camille, in one respect, it's a comment, and the other it's like, hey, your commentary is not interesting enough to keep me awake. It depends which way you look at it. It's a bit of both. 5 main time zones. Also have, okay. Alaskan time, Hawaiian time. Wow. That's crazy, because you can be in the same country and you can kind of call your relatives who are on the opposite coast to where you are, and they're like, why are you calling me? It's the middle of the night. Crazy, weird thing to think about. Morning, Louise. It's a compliment, Camille. Thank you, you're very kind. Awake and waiting for a hurricane, as one does. I couldn't imagine being awake waiting for a hurricane here. It's something we've never experienced. Extraordinary thing to think about. I mean, how can you sleep not knowing if when you wake up your house is going to be blown away or not? Terrifying, to be honest, guys. 6. I know that Canada and Russia have a lot of time zones, but I wasn't aware that there were so many in the US. I was convinced there were only 4. Yikes. Keep safe, folks. Crazy times there, especially we see so many videos on TikTok of extremely freak weather patterns. Okay, well, yeah, let's hope that it somewhat calms itself down before it hits. You should do a voiceover on sleep time story. Hey, if anyone here is an agent, for a big Hollywood studio, or wants to hire me as a voiceover, no problem at all. My rates are very reasonable, 5 figures a day. So any big Hollywood studios out there, I'm ready, accepting applications. Exactly 2 weeks. Let's go biker. That is soon. It's very soon. Make sure you come and say hello if you can see me out and about. Okay, so it is 4. Alright, so I was kind of right, excluding the 2 price up the contract. Perfect. Look forward to it. Can't wait. When those first tour groups come through the tunnel, which will happen pretty soon, that's when things are going to get super fruity. What one are you at? Wait, what do you mean, what one am I at? I'm in central London at horseguards. You have you have a lovely speaking voice, very relaxing. It's too kind, Steph. So I should make sort of little bedtime stories and things to help people sleep, is what they're all saying. You tune in so that I can help you to sleep better. Good morning everyone that's just joining and following. Thank you, Colleen. We'll see the massive TikTok explosion today. I mean, I hope we will. No way of knowing yet, but we will see. Chasing that elusive 340,000. Tour guide ASMR. I should just play videos of London in the background and sort of give voiceovers to them. That way I can stay at home and still keep you entertained, folks. Nice and windy, in fact, nice and breezy, really breezy morning, which is great after how humid it was. Last night, guys, it wasn't quite, I wouldn't go as far as saying it was a tropical storm, but we had, you know, one thing less than a tropical storm in London. It was pouring down, like really, really pouring down. Driving rain, blowing all over the place. It was an extraordinary thing. Removed the humidity completely from everywhere, opened all the top windows. It was, yeah, glorious. I was watching it from the window thinking, you know what? I would love to go outside and film it, but then I thought, hold on a second. If I do go outside and film it, I'm going to be too tired to get up early this morning. So in the end, I chose this morning instead of last night. Yeah, I really enjoyed that actually, that rain. The younger me, i.e. 6 months ago, would have definitely gone out and filmed for an hour in the pouring rain, but yep, didn't happen. No, this guy will not laugh. The blues that are here, not all of them, but most of them are very serious. Chance of making them laugh, virtually zero. I don't know which storm it was, whether it was Betty, Hetty, Letty or Getty, but it was great to get that much rain. We've got enough rain now, easily, to get us through until next month. Yeah, nothing better than going out and walking in the rain, especially around Soho, Covent Garden. What if he has to sneeze? I'll run over with a handkerchief the second I see that about to happen, don't worry. I've got it ready, it's in my pocket.
Vai, João. Vai você, Clara.
Heat waves. So some of you guys are still existing in sort of high 30s, low 40s. Yikes. Here it's 22 and just perfect, to be honest. Temperature's ideal. Really calmed down a lot in the last week. Hey. Good morning, Corporal of Horse. Yep, I didn't tell you, Dan, but I actually slept in the stables. I hid myself under the hay because I didn't want to leave. Hence being up early at the front here. So I stole some of the horses' oats, had some breakfast, and boom, here I am again at the front. Has Karen been around? I mean, there's been multiple Karens here. There were about 10 Karens here yesterday. Wait. The horse is definitely not sleepy. He literally just woke up and came outside. Damn it, wasps everywhere again. Wasps. Go away, wasp. Yeah, it's very comfy on the hay, Dan, I'll be honest. I thought to myself, you know what, there's no point in going all the way home, coming back again. I was secretly hoping, guys, to catch a glimpse of one of the ghosts that haunt horseguards, but sadly I didn't see any of them. Not sure why. I mean, I'm so pasty white myself that they probably thought I was the ghost and avoided me. John the Ghost. I'm almost as white as the marking on the horse's head. If any ghosts saw me here, they'd be like, oh my god, it's a ghost, they'd run away. It's a funny thing actually, I noticed I have very pale skin, but my arms right now, I basically look as though I'm sort of a Spanish-English mix. My arms and neck are Spanish, but my body's firmly English. 100%, I've got a very mixed complexion right now. swear that guy looks familiar. Is that guy not a famous actor? How to swap at 1:45. Okay, I will be here, don't worry. 100%. I'll try and make sure that I can get the majority of what happens here today, in fact. How long the horse is out for? 1 hour. This horse has been here for precisely 18 minutes. Did he take a photo of you? The horse? No, the horse didn't bring his camera out today. He left it in the stables. The horses often do, though. In fact, they do often take pictures of me. I'm surprised how many of these horses have got cameras. Oh. Very sweet. Yeah, he did. That guy looks super familiar. Maybe it was a Hollywood celeb. Undercover. Morning, Nikki. Yeah, I mean, the guards have seen it all in terms of, tourists, body language, facial expressions, outfits, clowning around. You just never know what's coming next. Oh, that was so nice. Look, she said thank you to him as well. How kind was that girl? Yeah, she actually said thank you to the guard. Super kind. Yeah, I mean, a little camera above the guard's head on the arch in the box would be probably one of the world's most popular webcams, because that way you'd have a guard's eye view over the crowds at the front. That would be insanely popular, because you would see many hundreds of thousands of tourists every single week. Their expressions, the way they stand around watching the guards. Interesting as it is to watch the tourists, it'll be, in my opinion, even more interesting to have the guard's view over what the tourists are looking at. There's expressions on the tourists' faces like, whoa, it's a horse, whoa, it's a guard. Because a lot of that gets missed. I see people coming through the gate. Obviously, I'm not filming the gate constantly. But some people are completely open-jawed when they come to, like, whoa, it's a horse. They can't believe what they're seeing. Oops. Wait, what did the guard say? I think the guard said, don't touch. Something just happened. Did you see that, folks? I was looking away for a second. I think the guard just said, don't touch, no? Did she touch the horse or got too close? Ah. Guard isn't grumpy. The guard is well within his rights. If she's effectively either, he's going to feel immediately if somebody's touching his boots, even with their elbow by accident. So yeah, sorry, I'll have a look at that later. I missed that. I was looking to my right a teeny bit. Oopsie. We might not have actually seen it, but he wouldn't have said anything unless she probably made contact with his boot. Yeah, they really don't like that, and understandably, the guard spent hours making these boots completely pristine. Last thing they need is some grubby tourist getting too close. Love it. How to school a tourist without straining your vocal cords. I mean, some people do say thank you, not very many, but the guard is here on ceremonial duty. If he's going to be all sort of smiling, people wouldn't take it as seriously, would they? Fundamentally, if you want the guard to smile like this guy, like hi, morning, Julie. Some of them smile occasionally. We know this, we've seen it, but we don't need a bunch of false smiles. Yes, people are polite, but at the end of the day, the guard doesn't know them. And if he was smiling at every person that was polite, he'd have a permanent smile on his face pretty much all day. Oh, he'll definitely shout, yeah, if necessary. No, then this is not a 24-hour guard. They started at 10 a.m. And they finish at 4. So it's a 6-hour shift, 3 hours on, 3 hours off, but alternate hours, not consecutive. So this guy will be here until 11. He'll then have an hour off. He'll be back at noon. Exactly, Bernadette. Yeah, he is doing his job, but if people even accidentally overstep the mark, deserve to be spoiled. It's very interesting to see somebody either get pushed away or get spoken to or be reprimanded in any way this early in the day. As you can see, it's still relatively quiet here, and it will stay like this probably until 11ish, maybe 11:30. It's super unusual to see anyone get in trouble early. It did happen once this week when the guard said, "Madam, get off the reins." Yeah, it's my favourite time of the day to be here, to be honest with you, because you can just enjoy the peace and quiet, the architecture, the light, etc., without a million people pushing and shoving. I'll enjoy it while it lasts, because it will not be like that come lunchtime. We know this already. This horse is shaking the reins quite a bit, so they're all a little bit nervous about getting too close. Do the horses ever get scared? Yeah, they do, in fact. Not sort of, panicky scared, run away, but they certainly do get flustered by one of two things. The horses don't like flags. If there's a whole bunch of different flags being waved and carried along in front of the horse, they don't like that at all. I've seen the horses react to that many times. And the second thing that sometimes freaks them out is you get clowns that come along here in groups sometimes, revving motorbike engines really loudly. Well, the way that some people pull and drag their kids over, the kids that don't want to go near the horse. People were mentioning that in the comments on YouTube yesterday about how many parents they noticed in some of the longer videos dragging their kids physically over and making them stand in front of the horse when the kids are clearly scared. Curious. Okay, so they're not protecting the building, they're protecting the functions of the building, which is a ceremonial interest of the palace here. Anyone walking through the arch tunnel over there is heading towards Buckingham Palace. So there's two-way traffic. This is, how to say it, there's sort of sterile military zone in the centre of London that runs along the Mall from the palace down to here. It's not always sterile. Sometimes there are no police to be seen anywhere, but a lot of the time it is sterile, especially on guard changes at the palace. And this is where everybody is flooding to and from. There will be lots and lots and lots of people outside Buckingham Palace taking the same sort of pictures that they're taking here this morning. And when they finish at the palace, they walk this way. They do the same thing here. Your passive-aggressive attitude is making me cringe. I'm going to do you a favour, Sean, and say goodbye to you, but thank you for joining. Bye-bye, Sean. Sean's decided to leave us, everybody. That's a shame. Is the sword just for show? I mean, I've never seen it being used, but then again, I don't know the rules of engagement. Why? Because I'm not a trooper. Now, there are rules of engagement, obviously. There are in any military. What are they in terms of troopers that are here on ceremonial duty? I couldn't tell you guys. Even if I did know, and I honestly don't know what the rules of engagement are. Obviously, I wouldn't be discussing them on a live, because I dare say they're fairly sensitive, shall we say. Oops. Not sure what this guy's doing here on the corner. Did you see you're getting engaged? No, I haven't met the right trooper. Hold on, he's setting up a picture of him with a bear. Look. Which bear was that? Is it Paddington Bear? Which toy is that? Is it Paddington Bear?
No. This is a guardsman. It's the Chelsea pensioner bear.
Oh.
It's actually a Chelsea pensioner bear.
Oh, it's a Chelsea pensioner bear.
I'm actually going now to go meet the Chelsea pensioners.
You're on the way down with the bear to meet the pensioners? Going to the Royal Hospital?
I'm going down there at 12 o'clock to see them. So what I'm doing is going around London taking pictures of different places.
Ah.
Put it on social media saying, look where the bear's been today.
Love it. Have a good day here. Have a good day.
Right.
Oh, everybody, look at this. How's this for a morning view here at Horseguards? I wasn't expecting this. Look. What a lovely thing to see, though, that fellow with the bear. And yeah, here's the captain. Very early start. Troopers dropping the chains down. And the captain on his magnificent horse will head into the stables, obviously. Just opening up the gates now. That was very lucky, wasn't it? Our timing was super lucky today with the captain arriving. I had no idea that was going to happen, but bingo. There we go. We got that completely clearly with nobody in the frame as well. Very lucky. If I hadn't actually spoken to that chap with the Chelsea pensioner bear, we would have missed the captain. That was spot on. Like everything here, most of it comes down to luck and just pure good timing. Okay, that worked out really well. Everybody's now like, whoa, who was that dude on the horse? All sorts of little accessories like phone cases, umbrella sleeves, etc. on the floor here. So much tourist junk has been left behind. No, that indeed, in fact it's funny because the other day when that major came out, I thought the major was actually the guy that just went in. He looks, the major looks incredibly similar to the captain that we just saw go through the gates. That's why I was initially confused. And I would not have even known unless somebody had mentioned in that live that, hey, major. And indeed, yeah, saw the crowns on his lapels. He's super close. I was really thinking that they get shouted at them. Talking about people getting shouted at. They're all scattering. See. It's very, very warm out here this morning as well. Trooper's already sweating. It's very, very warm in the sunshine. This is the trooper that stood, in fact, at the end of the tunnel yesterday in that baking heat. So he probably lost about 10% of his body weight yesterday. After that, it was roasting at the end of the tunnel. He's back, ready for more action today. Never really had a super good look at the cartouche on his back. Amazing, in fact, especially with the armour. Oh. Damn it, I really thought he would go through them then. They moved. I haven't been shouted at. I mean, yes, I have. Super loudly, no. I was modestly reprimanded the week before last. The video's on the channel. Oh. So, wow, it suddenly got really busy here, in fact. Everybody's squished and the guard just managed to get through that small gap that was there. Very lucky. What happened? I mean, 2 minutes ago there was no one here, now it's completely packed.
Alessandro, let's do a picture.
We'll take a picture.
Okay, 1 second, everybody.
Alessandro.
In a minute we're going to be seeing some Italian tourists. Oh, she's back. It's the girl that said thank you last time. Okay, next up, in fact, after this catch-up, I think it will be Alessandro and the gang from Roma. Each time they try to go forward, somebody else goes forward first. Okay, Broman coming up in a second, folks.
Can we go?
Here it is, look, Broman. Complete with a beanie in this weather. Seriously? Way too warm for that. Yeah. To be honest, I very rarely, when I'm travelling, I very rarely go outside without a hat on. Not only for sun protection, but because it saves time with wasting precious holiday time on doing your hair. I know it's different for you ladies, but so guys, just send one message, one moment. It's done. It will be a lovely day today, guys. Without a shadow of a doubt, it'll be a really, really nice day. All my sun hat just in case, because it's definitely going to be pretty warm this afternoon. Just got it. Somebody sent a video call to their family. I just accidentally got in the video call. Oops. In the background. This gives an idea of how bright it is. Look at the sunlight on the guard's breastplate. The way some of the girls pose is super fun. Yeah, let's not look at the chest plate, I agree. See, it's sparkle. This is the guard's moving the hook. You see, he's like, it's really hot. I can't even begin to imagine how hot he is already. That's why he's moved the horse back into the box. Now he's in the shade, luckily. When the sun comes out and hits the front here, as it does sometimes just like that, it's very hot. Temperatures have gone up 2 or 3 degrees in the past 60 seconds. Morning, everyone. Are they allowed to be given water? No, not whilst they're on duty. Which part of London is it streaming? Horseguards on Whitehall. We're very close to Trafalgar Square right now. The only time they'll be given water when they're on duty is if the horses are super thirsty and it gets really, 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 really hot. Really hot, we're talking low 30s. We saw in the summer, only on one time when it was a very hot day, did Lady Gunner come out with a pail of water for the horses. And even then, one of the horses didn't want to drink it, so it didn't really help. TikTok, I'm not liking that, so you're gone. Bye. Okay, this spammy account has just been blocked. Goodbye to you. Okay, so they stand here for 1 hour. Okay. The horses are named. I don't know the names of these 2 individual horses. I'm not aware of whether they're the same horses as yesterday. I'm not quite that perceptive. The horse in front of us, I'm pretty sure we didn't see yesterday. This is a very small horse compared to yesterday's horses. This horse is probably, what are we thinking, 15.3 maybe? Very, very small. In fact, it actually looks like a King's Troop horse, more than a Blues horse. Morning, everybody. I'm interested to see, good morning, Stephanie. If we break clearly above 1,000, that really weird 1,000 mark. It's been very odd in the last 2 days. Is he agitated, me or the horse or the guard? None of us, I don't think. And the guards move the horse back because when the sun comes out, it's very hot. Thank you, Marie. Welcome, Miss Fortune from Kenya. Oh, just ran up. Okay, first tourist group of the day. Flies everywhere here today. I was pretty obvious that wasn't going to take very long. Boom. It's a very big group. Well, it's a really big group. Oh, bring the horse out a little bit just to make the group aware who's the boss. We'll stand here for 1 hour. Hey, good morning, guys. Group is huge, look. It's massive. So at this point, they always wonder what it looks like for the guard. You know, he's looking over the heads of 100 plus people right now. Yes, the king was here earlier. We had breakfast tea together. He wasn't able to give me too much time. We only had 30 minutes together, but yeah, His Majesty's often here on the live. The horse often shakes his head up and down. It's sort of playing with the bit. Moving the bit in his mouth. Thank you. It's a very large, very happy group that have just turned up there. Yes, very wary in fact. That's a good thing that they're a little wary, because later, as we always see here, it'll be rammed. You know, all kinds of people wearing interesting outfits turn up here at horseguards or Saturdays. Sometimes you get people dressed with Chelsea pensioner bears. Other times guys wear their pyjamas. They're able to get changed to come here. It's very curious. No. His Majesty often pops down in the morning. When it's quiet here, he likes to have a little chat.
Everybody, have you finished taking pictures? Okay, everybody follow me.
Oh, he's dragging them all away. Have they finished taking pictures? About 100 of them haven't even taken a picture yet. They're all stuck here, look, waiting. Tour guides are trying to drag them away, but they're not listening. Off they go. They're all fascinated by the horse though. They can't get enough of it. And just like that, guys, when the sun arrives, so do the groups. Look at them all. It was sort of normal-ish, and then boom, numbers go bananas as usual. This all the way down. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day, very busy day. It's going to be busy enough later. You can tell it's going to be really busy.
I saw the one you uploaded yesterday. With the kids go inside?
No, what happened yesterday? So the family were there posing with the kid and everything was normal. Some Chinese guy just walked over straight into the arch without even... Chinese guy. And the funny thing is, afterwards the family looked at him like, are you stupid or what? He ran away. I'm just annoyed that I didn't turn the camera to see the guy running away, but never mind. Yeah, that was probably the funniest moment of yesterday. There was a lot yesterday. I didn't even look at the live yet. Too much footage. What's the rank for the guard on the horse? Trooper. Okay. So all the guards you'll see here on foot and on horse, they're all troopers. You will see an NCO, a non-commissioned officer, who typically brings a troop out for the end of the inspection. And the inspection itself is conducted by a captain, or if we get super lucky, as we did this week, very, very rarely, a major. Also, folks, I will keep an eye out for the captain. Can you see the captain when he arrived earlier? Yeah, he arrived on the horses already, didn't he? So he'll come out soon for the inspection. I'll go in the gate in a minute, everybody, and see if we can see the captain coming out for the morning inspection. We've still got plenty of time. It's 10:43. There's a very good chance we'll catch him coming out of the stables. We know he's here. We saw him arrive. Captain sort of, not quite halfway up the structure. Let's just say that it's an officer. lieutenant captain, then major. I think after that we got lieutenant colonel, then colonel, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty high up. Means you get to ride a horse through central London, carry a ceremonial sword, and if needed, have a permanent police escort. So it's pretty senior. It's really, really, really packed here. Everybody's sort of unsure about how close to go. They'll start to flood in fact in a minute. This time I'm not going to make the mistake of getting stuck out the back either. I'll try and capture the captain coming out, but then I'm going to run back to the front. There's a very good chance the captain will come out and have a look at the horses here. We've sometimes seen that at the weekend.
Okay.
Walking on whether that 1,000 jail can be broken today, folks. Pretty sure we should, given how busy Saturdays usually are. See what happens when part of the world wakes up. See if we hit the FYP page. So, yes, we can do it. You're right, Mr. Horsey, I agree. Thank you. Welcome watching from South Africa. Guard the other side, in fact, it's probably going to be boiling. He's in the absolute glare of the sunshine, holding the sword astride. Thank you, guys. Okay, boxes already being opened up. They will be taken off pretty soon, I think, for that morning inspection. Trouble is, the tourists are still crowding here, even though the boxes are open. Oh, we've got a very popular trooper, everybody, who's dealing with the boxes this morning, opening up the boxes. Do we recognise the trooper, everyone? Very popular trooper. There he is.
Excuse me, can all of you get behind the white lines, please?
It's telling everybody to get behind the white lines. That's right. I'm going to go back to the front. I'm not going to get stuck inside this time, folks. I'm going to make that mistake. Oh, actually, wait, thinking about it, 11 o'clock is a double change, isn't it? Chitsman, Boxman. In fact, I will go inside, but I'm going to make sure I stand this end and not the tunnel end. Oh, God, it's absolutely packed. Got zero chance of getting a good spot. So I can run past everybody and get out of everyone's way. Bingo. Okay, I'm right over by the tunnel. I'll just squeeze past, guys. I can get in the tunnel before the relief arrives, just in time. Bingo. Wait, hold on a second. Now I'm super confused. The relief didn't even come out yet, and he's already left. What's going on? Nothing's making sense this morning at all. He's going back to the arch as the relief guard are assembling on the left. Huh? I have no idea, literally. Everything is odd this morning. Very, very curious. And it's packed. Look how many people there are here in the yard. Gosh, I can't even get back to the boxes. I'm stuck. Look at this. Somebody's put his pyjamas on a pole. Nope, definitely not new. 100% not new. Gosh, it's crazy busy. And I've just noticed, actually, when the horses come out, there's going to be a problem. Hold on. Every single person in front of me is on the wrong line. They're all on the wrong line. So now I'm super curious about what's going on. Let's see if the guard smiles. You'd think that would make the guard smile. He's got a poker face, look, absolute poker face. Right, he's going to bring the horses over, and you know what? Everybody's on the wrong line, so this potentially could be super interesting. Let's see what happens. Look, the horses can't even get into the box, guys. Look. Too many people. Wait, I'm super confused about what's going to happen with this. Hold on one second, guys. Let me get to the other end. The box is completely jammed. The horses can't even physically get into the box. Look.
This way. Guys, hello.
Look.
My friends, behind this white line here.
Like, what on earth is going
This
on?
way, everybody from our group.
Okay, front row seat. Everyone's crowded on the corner in front of the box.
Now, you heard of it.
This is going to be interesting. Oh, that's more like it. Told you, this troop doesn't make any nonsense at all. Even his horses freaked about how amazing that trooper's voice is. Extraordinary. I've never seen this busy, guys, on a Saturday morning at 11. Crazy. Like, what on earth? There are so many people at the other side of the box. Look. They all scattered to this side. That was a really powerful series of shouts, wasn't it? Goodness me. I'm here every day, which means you're banned. Bye-bye, Kieran. Kieran's gone. Thank you for joining, Kieran. That was super loud, wasn't it? That was crazy loud. Here's the corporal of horse, everybody. Bring them in. I dare say he told them firmly, don't take any nonsense from the tourists today. That was extraordinary, really. It's extraordinary.
All of you are in the small square.
Goodness me. Wow.
Yes, if you're outside, please come closer.
Do we ever remember seeing anything like that on a Saturday morning?
The police will probably... Again, it's up to the police. Sometimes they leave it open, but we don't...
1 second, folks. I'm moving just a
Okay, we
moment.
can move. Okay, guys, so please come closer.
I'm going to let everybody else flood out before I do because it's absolute chaos here. The numbers here this morning are just... What can I say? If it's going to be like this over the course of today, we're going to have massive number of shouts and issues. Just the sheer volume of people. I don't know why everybody's trying to go this way. Look, maybe there is something at the palace today. Look at the numbers here. Look at this. I was not expecting this. It normally gets these sort of numbers about 1 o'clock, so maybe there's an event or something today that I'm not aware of. There's more than 1,000 people here in the yard, easy. But to hear the guard shout and lose it that dramatically, in fact, I mean, we all saw and heard it, very rare. Even in the afternoon, they rarely shout and scream at the tourists that much. I'm actually glad that I moved, because I think if I stayed at this end, we wouldn't have got it quite so clearly. At least we managed to hear all of the shouts, didn't we? I think they all came up in the live. I'm pretty sure we got all of it. Goodness me, wow. That was pretty extraordinary. What a start to the day. Okay, Chitsman number 1. Who was not here yesterday, actually. No, he wasn't on here yesterday. Okay, right. Finally, they've cleared out the centre area. The yard is relatively empty. Empty, but relatively. Let's have a look at the other Chitsman. I'm pretty sure it's the fellow with the moustache that we know. Were you this end? Did you see all of that? That was crazy, no? Wow.
That's the good one.
Yeah, that was really good. Okay, boom, that's our second Chitsman. Let's go and have a look at the horses that we've got at the front now and see who's on them. This was a trooper that screamed in everybody's face. I'll try and post that when I break a little bit later, guys, so that we can all see it way before I finish today. Should better cut that out during the lunch break. Here he is, Mr. No-Nonsense Trooper. Really dealt with the tourists very, very firmly with that horse. And the horse, ladies and gents, is another enormous beast. 17 hands easy, this one. It's not Quasimodo, it's another one, but it's enormous, look. No sock sides on this horse, it's perfect cavalry black. I would love to have seen the expressions from the guard's perspective on the tourists' faces when he charged them with this massive horse. I wonder they were all screaming. Spectacular. Like a mini motorcycle rally going along Whitehall now.
Do not touch the road!
Damn it. Did we see that, folks, or did we miss it? I just turned as he screamed at that girl, "Do not touch the reins." We heard it. Did we capture it or did we miss it? We saw the lady's response to being shouted at, yeah? I think, or not. Just in time. That was really lucky. That was really lucky. Wow. Nice timing. Wait, somebody is saying we missed it. Somebody is saying that we got it. Which is it? No, I'm doubly confused. Okay, I mean the reaction is good enough for me. Goodness, I mean sometimes in an entire day we don't see this much drama. We've seen it all in 5 minutes. One of those days today, folks. Why? Because it's hot, very hot and sunny. Okay, I mean if we heard him yell and we saw her reaction, that's good enough for me. We know this trooper doesn't take any nonsense at all, regardless. So the best thing about that is that if other people get in, if they take the mick, they're going to get screamed out the same. This guy's got a super voice. Exactly, that's it, Hannah. Yeah, exactly that. I mean, we've seen obviously the other troop at the other end when he came out on the horse, using the horse to drive the crowd back. That was a pretty dramatic thing to see. But then again, this trooper shouting. So now we know 100% that at the front here today, currently, these two troopers are not taking any nonsense at all. So what I'm going to try and do, folks, is I'm going to try and make sure I'm here for each of the shifts of these two particular troopers. So if they're here for the 10 to 11 inspect, 1 second, so they'll be here until noon if they just came out. So they'll be back again at 1. So I'll take a drink break at noon, be back here for these two troopers at 1, and then they'll be back here again at 3. So the timing is perfect actually today. Yeah, two of my favourite troopers, so this is going to work out well time-wise today. I hate breaking at 1 because it takes ages to even get a drink, because the crowds are so big. Easier just to bin them, Nikki, than even waste your time replying. If anybody's remotely offensive, just bin them straight off. I've seen quite a lot of idiots using the nickname TikToker today. I've just bin them all. Welcome everybody that is watching, folks, from around the world, especially new people. They've closed the front gates now. Why? Because the inspection is happening. 11 o'clock inspection out the back. Didn't see the captain leave, but in theory, he should pass this trooper in the next couple of minutes. We will see. I'll have a look through the gates. The yard is completely closed. I'm glad we're this side and not stuck on the other side, because that's going to take a long time this morning. So nobody's allowed in or out at this point. It's closed, but the captain will head out from the stable area to the back when we hear the chime. Excuse me, guys. I'll try and capture it. I might fail, but hey, better to try and fail than not to try at all. Tell this troop is ready for any nonsense that might occur today. He simply won't stand for it. He's also got a massive horse, so it's all under control. Both the horses are perfect cavalry blacks today. No socks, nothing out of the ordinary at all. They're magnificent.
We're going to have to get in a little bit closer.
Super glad we didn't get stuck at the back. That's going to be a long inspection this morning. Yeah, all these people joining with the silly, you know, TikTok username, just ban them straight in mods. Don't even worry about what they say. Just get rid of them. Anybody that feels the need to call themselves TikToker doesn't need to be on the channel. Yeah, so many weirdos. Though sometimes it seems to come in waves of weirdos. Great stuff. Thank you, guys. Super guy wore my sun hat. It is a really hot one already. It's only 11 a.m. Eating Swedish fish. Wait, no, please, no. Dirty Harry. Icon of my youth. Is that actually true, guys? Is Clint Eastwood passed? That's a real big deal if he has, in fact. Okay, so there's the bell. See if we get the cap. Oh, we missed him. Captain already strode out. Sorry, folks. Me thinking about Clint Eastwood. Missed it. I mean, Clint Eastwood is in his 90s, so I find that plausible. So Clint Eastwood hasn't passed, so we missed the captain for nothing. Okay, thanks to whoever wrote that, Clint Eastwood. Can you see if the guard will talk to us? Yeah, let me ask if we'll climb down off the horse and have a chat with all of you guys. Kind of appropriate for us to be observing a fine gent on a horse at the moment of Clint's passing, if that had happened. Pale rider and all that. Now this at 1000 jail again, guys. It just is not busting above it. It's bobbing around it constantly. Come on, people, let's do this. Let's push it straight through that 1000 mark. Can't be a coincidence that it keeps stopping at that exact number. Very odd. Please chat with Girls Guard. I'm not sure he's a Girls Guard.
No. Like,
Everyone's assembled at the gates watching through see what's happening in the back. It's way too far away to be able to watch anything. Oh, girl, sorry, I see what you mean. You're talking female guards. No, actually, in this troop, I don't believe there are any female guards that are here at King's currently. I didn't see, in fact, the lady guard for several days now. Hey, somebody did grab the reins already at the other end a little while ago, and we just caught it in time as I turned around. She got screams out, and she really jumped in the air. Some girl just turned up with crutches. Actually, I'm not sure if she's going to go over and pose with the horse. Weird now she's carrying the crutches as opposed to actually using them. Oh, she's got a foot thing. Oh. How quick is she ran over? And the little tap shoes. I thought she was going to fall on the floor. She ran over so quickly into the frame. She's gone again.
Non mais les gars, on prendra une photo plus tard, on y va là maintenant. Non, je m'en fous, maintenant. Non, allez, go.
Und wie kannst du welchen?
Well, everyone's just joining. Big Frenchy group just passing here. Didn't hear too many people speaking Frenchy this week. You're welcome watching from New Zealand. Another zebra. A lot of people like to come who dress as zebras. It never ceases to amaze me. I'm hoping some cheeky tourists might decide to run through the box and watch the inspection. They won't get very far, but it's happened before. At the moment the gates are closed, so the only way into the yard is through the boxes. Oh, she said hello to the horse. I'm pretty sure the horse is not going to reply. But hello, horse. Oh, here they're coming back in fact, look. Captain coming through the arches now, everybody. There he is. Dismount coming up. One second, we zoom out. Sorry, folks, got the bars, too many people in front. Yep. That's a very recognisable voice for Sean Mickey. Offense. Oh, all off clean there. Captain seems happy. There he is. Maybe the captain's going to stand in the tunnel, guys, and post a picture with the tourists. That never happened before. Maybe not. Where's he going now? Going to inspect the Chitsman, by the looks of it. Yeah, unfortunately I can't get round the corner there. Yeah, look. Chitsman inspection. Oh, they're opening up the gate. Oh, everybody, the captain is going to come out here in a second and inspect the horses. Get ready for it. He's going to come out this gate and inspect the horses. It's been a while since we've seen this.
Make way. Make way!
Make way from the captain. Interesting and rare to see that.
Go.